Hello and welcome to Next Level Training. If you're watching this video, you've taken the first steps toward building your Yoli business by becoming commission qualified. You've held BBPs and started transforming lives with Yoli. Congratulations on what you've accomplished so far. Building a business with Yoli can be incredibly rewarding, and this video is meant to help you get from where you are now into some of the higher ranks in the Yoli compensation plan, specifically 5-star Gold. Our goal is to help you start your business off on the right foot and help set you up for success in the future. We'll be going over the qualifications as well as the behaviors that will help you succeed. Also, if you're not familiar with your Yoli team office, you'll want to become more familiar with it as soon as possible so you can run reports and find out where you stand on some of the qualifications we'll be going over. Okay, let's get into the qualifications you'll need to meet. In order to get to 5-star Gold, you need to have a 4-week minimum of 200 PV. This volume could come from your own orders or the orders of the preferred customers you've personally sponsored. Next, you'll need a weekly GV on your lesser leg of 2,000. Remember, your lesser leg may change depending on how much volume you have on either side. You'll also need to make sure that you have at least one 5-star in your binary tree. Your weekly cap on earnings is $1,400. Remember, this cap will increase as you rise in rank beyond 5-star Gold. Now, let's get into the regular behaviors you need to follow to get to this level. You've already sold to at least 2 people, so you know the basics of selling Yoli, which is great. Remember, the more people you sell to, the more lives you'll transform and the more you'll earn. First, you need to be holding regular BBPs. This behavior is essential to every member in Yoli, and it will be the biggest help to you as you strive toward a financial transformation. A good rule of thumb is to hold at least 2 BBPs every single week. And if you want things to move a little faster, dial it up to 3 per week. Make sure you're forcing the calendar, which means scheduling your BBPs ahead of time and working toward filling them with interested people. Second, as you build your business, it will be helpful for you to know how much volume you have on your right and left legs. This is where knowing where to find information in your Yoli team office is going to come in handy. Here's a tip. Use the downline active report for a quick glance at where the volume is on your team. Knowing where the volume is will help you strategically place new additions on your team. Now, let's talk about 2 of the most difficult obstacles people often face when they're building their Yoli business: handling objections and proper duplication. Handling objections is one of the most important skills you'll need to develop as you continue to build your business. Even if they're interested, people will come up with all kinds of reasons why they can't come to your party or join Yoli. There are 2 main instances that you're likely to encounter objections: during the invite process and when you're collecting a decision at your BBP. As you learned in Fast Track training, the best way to respond to an objection is the feel, felt, found method. You acknowledge how they feel. Tell them how you felt before you were introduced to Yoli, and then explain what you found after you joined. A big part of handling objections is having responses ready for some of the most common objections. Schedule some time to work with your sponsor on these objections and more that you might encounter in the future. Okay, next we're going to talk about proper duplication. It's often said that building a Yoli business is not a sales game, it's a duplication game. That means that when you're selling to new members, you need to teach them correct behaviors that will help them succeed in the future instead of teaching them to rely on you for everything. This mentality will help your new members stand on their own 2 feet earlier, which will help your team transform more lives. The most important thing you can do to promote proper duplication is to follow the system yourself. That means holding regular BBPs, using the videos in your BBPs, and holding FTTs with your new members within 48 hours of their sign-up. As your members see you following the system, they'll be more likely to follow the system themselves, which will go a long way toward helping them build a successful Yoli business. Again, Sit down with your sponsor and talk about the duplication habits on your team and how you can effectively foster healthy duplication. Now, let's talk about the importance of practice. Everything you learned in your FTT is a skill you need to practice, so you'll want to revisit that content on a regular basis. Practice skills like inviting, following up, and collecting a decision with your sponsor. Just like with anything else, the more you practice, the better you'll get. You'll keep practicing these skills throughout your time with Yoli. Once you get to 5-star gold, you'll be eligible to participate in advanced leadership training with your diamond leader. So make sure to talk to them about this training as you get closer to 5-star gold. Again, congratulations on your success so far. We expect to see great things from you in the coming weeks and months as you accelerate the pace of your Yoli business.